Around the same time Captain Planet arrived on Earth to, clean it up, another cartoon did the same. The show was called Widget the World Watcher. It was pretty awful. In fact, it only ran for 2 seasons, but it does have an interesting legacy. Widget was voiced by Russi Taylor, and Widget's assistant was Jim Cummings. Of course, Disney fans will know those two are also the current voices of Minnie Mouse and Winnie the Pooh. And the show also spawned a short-lived series of games from Atlas, the last of which was Super Widget for the Super NES. Sadly, the game's nowhere near as interesting as the show's voice actors. Super Widget is no Jim Cummings. Now, Atlas usually does quality stuff, but man, this is not a good platformer. Super Widget certainly captures the look of the cartoon with some really cool sprites and a surreal aesthetic that could only be 90s animation. But the thing is, this game is plagued by awful platforming mechanics that no amount of carbon capture can save. You see, Widget is just really drifty. It's like every level in this game is the ice level, everything's slippery, and precision's pretty much non-existent. And that goes for jumping as well. There's this overcompensation when you try to move in midair. So trying to jump to the left means jolting to the left. Just not very sharp platforming. But fortunately, where the game shines is where it ties into the show. Widget had this bizarre ability to transform into just inexplicable things, and that plays a major role in the game. Collecting the right orb changes you into a new whatever, and often it's a progressive change, so the more you transform, the stronger you become. And most of the game's fun is just from finding new forms. So it has a cool look and a fun transformation gimmick, but the mechanics are too clunky to enjoy those things to the fullest. It's a shame too, because the game really has that bizarre 90s art style, even more so than the cartoon did. So at the very least, it's a fun piece of nostalgia. And for that we have to say Danke to our good friend Mark from Germany for sending us Super Widget for the Super NES.